The ANC has officially launched its 2026 Local Government Elections Manifesto in Diepsloot, Riverside, setting out its priority ahead of the November polls. And the party is saying that its plan is aimed at improving service delivery, strengthening municipalities and driving local economic development. Let's now speak to the ANC National Executive Committee member, Donald Selamolela. Good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. And perhaps we start with just your own, reaction when it comes to this particular manifesto and some of those who are saying there's nothing new here.
Maybe let's first indicate and greet South Africans on this very important day. Indeed, we had a successful day today, and we have launched before the people of South Africa our commitment to service. And I think the president has actually upped the tempo in terms of what is it that we're going to be doing differently now. And part of the things that we're going to be differently, as is indicated, is that we're going to localize this manifesto. We're going to ensure that this manifesto responds to exactly where our people are. We have articulated the position in terms of the things that we're going to be prioritizing in terms of improving service delivery, making sure that we do not just provide electricity and water. In the past, we said we're going to provide electricity and water, but we are now involving the most important variable, which is ensuring that we have affordable water and electricity, among other things, to our people, because we understand the pressure that our people are facing with. But most importantly is that when this manifesto is done, when every other aspect of the 6 aspects that we actually launched is done, we're going to make sure that from here we go to provinces, and the provinces launch in terms of each and every specific municipality will have issues that are peculiar to it, but of course taking cue from what we have pronounced today.
You speak about affordable water and electricity. For example, I was just in conversation with my colleague Mzwandile Mbeje to say someone in a city, for example, like Johannesburg, who hasn't had water or is facing a situation where they go for days in some instances without water, that promise means nothing. Someone who is subjected to load reduction, that promise means absolutely nothing to them, because in some instances they're subjected to not having electricity at some points.
Whenever we make a commitment as the African National Congress, notwithstanding the challenges that are there, we make sure that we go and follow it up. And the greatest example that the president has given is the issue of load shedding. We have, and he acknowledges that we still have areas that have load reduction, which we are also attending to them. We have declared water even by now, even as we are putting it on the manifesto, we have declared water as a crisis. And the president has always put a hand in trying to resolve the water crisis issue. And you can see the work that is done on the ground in relation to that. So post-election, we'll be building up on the work that is done in as far as that is concerned. But what we are saying in this manifesto is that beyond the fact that we are going to ensure that water and electricity is available, we deal with the areas, especially in the province of Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, in as far as where we still have elements of load reduction. We must make sure that, and the government is already together with municipalities looking into how best we're going to make this affordable, because the cost of living has become so high that ANC cannot, as a leader of society, afford not to attend to that particular issue.
When it comes then to the issue of making sure that, the president speaks of the ANC speaks about doing away with consultants, speaks about, again, the issue of making sure that every rand that is spent within a municipality is in fact accounted for. The issue of consultants is not new. It's one that's been coming up in every AG's report. And at the same time, the issue of making sure that money is spent correctly is also another one. And we see that in some of the instances, money is not even spent. So how do you begin to fix that? Because that also speaks to a capacity issue.
We are the organization that listens, and we always take cue from all the reports that come before us. And the president is right. We have to do everything now in our powers to ensure that related to the issue of consultant is what we said. We're going to make sure that we build a capable institution in terms of our municipalities. And where it starts it started with us ensuring that the process of appointing not just councillors, but also mayors is a rigorous process, that when we finally say these are the candidates, we would be sure that these are great men and women who are going to do a necessary oversight to the officials in the municipalities. The issue of consultant has long been raised with us for over time now, and it's an issue that we have to act on it, and we have to act today. We cannot afford a situation where you have financial managers who can't do financial statements. We need to build that particular capacity, and that capacity is there. We have graduates in universities. We have people all over the country who can be able to be deployed to these municipalities full-time, hired, have job, whose work will ensure that the role that the consultant does is very, very much reduced. You cannot have a municipality that cannot be able, internal with its own staff, be able to provide basic services like patching potholes, dealing with leaks, and so forth. You need artisans from our TVET colleges. You need all these people to be brought on board, and it's what we have not been doing in the past, and it is going to be done. It can't be postponed.
In about 20 seconds, as I let you go, you do have reports that are suggesting that the reason we did not get candidates that are definite and confirmed to be standing for the different, mayoral positions is also because of the fact that there could be infighting or some divisions within the party. Is that true?
The fact is, where the people lack information, there'll always be speculation. But the fact of the matter is that our rigorous process is still continuing. We have not concluded the matter. At the time when we concluded, we'll give South Africans candidate. But what our South Africans today know, they know who are the potential mayors for each and every metro and for each and every strategic city in this country. And they know these are capable men or women of great stature who will be able to serve South African without fear.
All right, appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking to us, Donald Selamolela, who's the ANC's National Executive Committee member.